Right now on CBS 46, some cruise ship passengers who possibly have been exposed to the coronavirus soon will be on their way to Georgia. I'm live at the Cobb County military base where they will be quarantined.
And 2 lawmakers are now among the thousands of Americans in self-quarantine, how they came in contact with the coronavirus.
Plus 4 shootings in 4 months. One of Atlanta's premier shopping centers is once again a crime scene.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Monday, March 9th. I'm Gervier Dinsa.
And I'm Karen Greer. A lot to get you to in this last half hour of news. And we're going to begin with a traffic alert. What you need to know as you head out the door. Barmel Lyons.
We have a traffic alert right now in regards to MARTA. MARTA tweeting out this tweet: extensive delays on the east and west line due to routing issues near King Memorial. So if you're taking the MARTA, this is something you need to look out for. Technicians are on scene troubleshooting just at King Memorial, but you might see some potential delays. All right, let's take it back right here to our pinpoint traffic cam on 85 going northbound at Virginia Avenue. Right here in the right-hand shoulder of the road, you see those flashing lights. Earlier on in the morning, they did have this accident in the HOV lane, creating all lanes blocked. Now in the right-hand shoulder of the roadways, it's looking way better out there, but still something you gotta look out for onlooker delays. Now, when it comes to that area, this is just near Jimmy Carter Boulevard in DeKalb County going northbound. It breaks down to this for your trip time from 285, the perimeter wall, 12 minutes and 3.5 miles. And fortunately, that's going to start leaning off and having a more easy commute. Another area you got to look out for is right here on I-20, just going southbound near Thornton Road in Douglas County. We got a breakdown of that coming up. Let's take a look at weather. Fred, is it sunny? Is it raining?
It will be.
What's
it will
going
be,
on?
Barmel. We're in good shape for today. Downtown here, and things are looking pretty good. We'll have some sunshine. Waiting on that sunrise. 7:55 this morning. Temperatures are in the 30s and low 40s, so it's a cold start to the day, relatively speaking anyway, for this time of the year. But it'll be a nice mild finish. And that's with sunshine fading away from us today. Some sun this morning, clouds off to our west. Those clouds, they are on the way for later on today. So at lunchtime, it's about 59 degrees, and this afternoon it's up in the mid 60s. Cloudy skies likely for us by late in the afternoon. But in spite of that, look at this, 65 to about 70 for a high temperature today, and we'll keep it relatively warm through this week. In fact, it gets even warmer. Highs in the low 70s are likely Wednesday right through the end of the work week and into the weekend. But there's something else to talk about, and that is some showers coming our way. We'll get the latest on what's ahead coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Fred, thank you. 11 people in Georgia have now tested positive for coronavirus, and a Georgia military base is getting ready to quarantine dozens of passengers from a cruise ship that's scheduled to dock today out there on the West Coast.
Rebecca Schramm's live at Dobbins Air Reserve Base. That's in Marietta. And Rebecca, it is possible that those passengers have been exposed to the coronavirus, but it is not a sure thing.
Right, and Karen and Gervier, to be clear, the passengers who will be quarantined here at Dobbins have not tested positive for the coronavirus. But as you said, it's possible that they have been exposed to it. So just to be on the safe side, those healthy passengers will be quarantined here until they get the all clear. The Grand Princess cruise ship is scheduled to dock sometime today in California at the Port of Oakland. 21 people on board that ship have tested positive for the coronavirus. Because of that, all of the people on board will be quarantined. Those who have not tested positive for the coronavirus will go to various military bases around the country, Dobbins being one of them. We learned from the governor's office 34 passengers from Georgia, along with several others from the East Coast, will be quarantined here at Dobbins, and they will continually be tested during their stay. Here's what the chairman of Cobb County's Board of Commissioners, Mike Boyce, said yesterday about Dobbins' important role in this crisis.
This is a precautionary measure. We need to get them off the ship, and Dobbins Air Reserve Base was one of the contingency places where we're going to be bringing these people in the event we needed to react to a situation just like we have right now. We have thousands of people on a ship, and we need to get them off the ship.
Again, those dozens of cruise ship passengers will arrive sometime tonight or possibly early tomorrow. We will certainly keep you updated on their status. Live in Marietta, Rebecca Schramm, CBS 46 News.
And Rebecca, even our elected officials are being impacted by coronavirus. New this morning, a second U.S. lawmaker has announced he will go into isolation amid the outbreak. Arizona Congressman Paul Gosar will be under self-quarantine after making contact with a person at the Conservative Political Action Conference that has since tested positive for the virus. The congressman says he doesn't have any symptoms, but he's doing this out of an abundance of caution. Now, Texas Senator Ted Cruz, he is also going into isolation after reporting he too made contact with that person who tested positive while attending CPAC. Now, Cruz says he is not experiencing any symptoms either, but he's going to stay isolated in Texas for 2 weeks just in case. Now, President Trump and Vice President Mike Pence were both there at CPAC. They apparently did not interact with that infected person, who, by the way, is now getting medical treatment in New Jersey. I'm Carolyn Ryan at the CBS 46 Live Desk.
Carolyn, thank you. The time now is 6:36, and we have a crime alert to tell you about from Buckhead this morning. Police are looking for 3 suspects following a deadly shooting at Lenox Square Mall. It happened yesterday evening. Right now, we know a man was shot in the parking lot. Police say it all started over an argument over a parking spot. 1 man is in custody. 3 others are on the run. This morning, police say they are reviewing security footage.
And this is a frightening story. 24 minutes before 7, authorities are awaiting autopsy results after remains of a missing 15-month-old girl are believed to have been found in Tennessee. Investigators say they think they found Evelyn Boswell on a property belonging to one of her mother's relatives. Now, no one has seen Evelyn since December. Her mother is facing several charges for filing false reports. Authorities say she gave inaccurate and conflicting statements.
Monroe County police officers need your help this morning in finding these 2 women. They're accused of breaking into the Save a Pet volunteer rescue organization and stealing 2 puppies. They were last seen driving a 2-door Ford Explorer Sport. If you have any information, call the Monroe County Sheriff's Office.
It is 24 before 7 o'clock, and today former South Carolina governor and U.S. ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, will formally endorse Kelly Loeffler for United States Senate. Ambassador Haley's headlining a grassroots rally for Loeffler at the Cobb County Republican Party headquarters. That's in Marietta. Loeffler's running for retired Republican Senator Johnny Isakson's seat. And Congressman Doug Collins and 3 Democrats, the Reverend Raphael Warnock, Ed Tarver, and Matt Lieberman, also hoping to win that seat. It's 6:37. Let's get a look at your weather as you head out the door. Do they need an umbrella today, Fred?
They do not. You do not need the umbrella today. 4th day in a row where we'll have dry skies. We probably won't make it to 5, though, unfortunately. And then we could have about 5 days in a row where it rains, but it won't be the kind of soaking rain that we saw in the first week of March. So we're starting out with nice conditions out there. Live look at over Centennial Olympic Park, at least part of it, downtown. Things are just fine out there. It's a little chilly this morning. 38 in Decatur this morning. Buckhead near 40 degrees. Smyrna also at 40 degrees. Lots of 30s as you go farther to the north. Chamblee and Brookhaven both at 38. Same deal for Sandy Springs. But the temperatures will climb right out of the 30s into the 40s by 9 o'clock this morning, and then up through the 50s to near 60 by lunchtime today. Notice the clouds, though, gathering as the day goes on, and that doesn't bode well for us for tomorrow. The clouds are out ahead of some rain, which will be coming our way, but that rain will hold off for us through the night tonight. First showers are possible for tomorrow morning's commute north and west of Atlanta. There's a decent chance that it'll stay dry through at least the middle of the commute tomorrow in the Atlanta metro area. But a 60% chance of showers for us tomorrow. And then you see that the odds are not close to 0 for us Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but also not up near 100% either. So scattered showers are in the forecast for the mid and late work week and into the weekend. It will also be relatively warm. That is a theme that we are likely to see not just this week, but right on through the middle of March and into the start of spring.